Which animal can regenerate lost limbs and, in some species, parts of its heart and spinal cord? Correct answer is, axolotl. Which civilization is credited with developing the earliest known form of the compass? Correct answer is, Chinese. Which country has the world's largest population of people living on islands? Correct answer is, Indonesia. Which country contains the world's largest known underground salt cathedral? Correct answer is, Colombia. Which strait separates the Asian and North American continents? Correct answer is, Bering Strait. Which ancient civilization developed the world's earliest known alphabetic writing system? Correct answer is, Phoenicians. Which famous mathematician's last theorem remained unproven for more than 350 years? Correct answer is, Pierre de Fermat. Which country won the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Correct answer is, Uruguay. Which U.S. state has the only active volcano that has continuously erupted since 1983 for several decades? Correct answer is, Hawaii. Which British monarch reigned for the shortest time? Correct answer is, Edward VIII. Which country has a national flag featuring a dragon that is not merely a heraldic symbol but a central design element? Correct answer is, Bhutan. Which ancient civilization developed a writing system known as Linear B? Correct answer is, Mycenaeans. Which moon in the solar system has a dense atmosphere and lakes of liquid hydrocarbons on its surface? Correct answer is, Titan. Which civilization constructed the massive stone heads found at San Lorenzo and La Venta? Correct answer is, Olmec. Which animal possesses a three-chambered heart with 2 atria and 1 ventricle? Correct answer is, most amphibians. Which U.S. state has a coastline on both the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico? Correct answer is, Florida. Which ancient city was destroyed and preserved by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in AD 79? Correct answer is, Pompeii. Which planet has an axial tilt of approximately 98 degrees, causing it to essentially rotate on its side? Correct answer is, Uranus. Which country has the world's only national flag that depicts a modern firearm? Correct answer is, Mozambique. Which lake contains roughly 1/5 of the world's unfrozen surface freshwater by volume? Correct answer is, Lake Baikal. Which country is crossed by both the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn? Correct answer is, Brazil. Which animal is famous for having blue blood because its oxygen-carrying molecule is based on copper? Correct answer is octopus. Which empire used the elite military force known as the Janissaries? Correct answer is Ottoman Empire. Which U.S. state has the geographic feature known as the Four Corners, where four states meet at one point? Correct answer is Colorado. Which country is home to the ancient city of Petra? Correct answer is Jordan. Which sport awards a yellow jersey to its overall leader in a famous multi-stage competition? Correct answer is cycling. Which scientist formulated the three laws of planetary motion? Correct answer is Johannes Kepler. Which country has a capital city called Nurulmud? Correct answer is Palau. Which ancient structure was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu? Correct answer is Great Pyramid of Giza. Which country has the world's largest archipelago by number of islands? Correct answer is Sweden. Which U.S. state was the first to become part of the United States after the original 13 colonies? Correct answer is Vermont. Which civilization used quipu, knotted cords, to record information? Correct answer is Inca. Which country was formerly known as Ceylon? Correct answer is Sri Lanka. Which branch of mathematics studies properties that remain unchanged under continuous deformation? Correct answer is topology. Which famous ship disappeared after leaving port in 1872 and was later found abandoned? Correct answer is Mary Celeste. Which country has the world's largest continuous sand desert, the Rub al Khali? Correct answer is Saudi Arabia. Which historical document, sealed in 1215, limited the power of the English king? Correct answer is Magna Carta. Which country has the world's largest saltwater lake by surface area? Correct answer is Russia. Which animal can survive without drinking water by obtaining most of its moisture from its food? Correct answer is kangaroo rat. Which country has the world's largest inland delta? Correct answer is Botswana. Which English king was forced to sign the Magna Carta in 1215? Correct answer is John. What is the name of the boundary around a black hole beyond which light cannot escape? Correct answer is Event Horizon. Which famous battle in 1066 led to Norman control of England? Correct answer is Battle of Hastings. Which country has the world's largest known cave passage system? Correct answer is, United States. Which particle has no electric charge but contributes significantly to an atom's mass? Correct answer is, neutron. Which sport awards the Davis Cup? Correct answer is, tennis. Which country has the world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls? Correct answer is, Venezuela. Which animal is famous for using echolocation to navigate and hunt? Correct answer is, bat. Which English scientist formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation? Correct answer is, Isaac Newton. Which country has the largest number of time zones when overseas territories are included? Correct answer is, France. Which organelle is often called the powerhouse of the cell? Correct answer is, mitochondrion. Which U.S. state contains the largest active volcano in the world by volume? Correct answer is, Hawaii. Which civilization built the ancient city of Teotihuacan? Correct answer is, its original builders remain uncertain. Which blood vessel carries oxygen-rich blood from the lungs to the heart? Correct answer is, pulmonary vein. Which country has the world's longest international land border? Correct answer is, United States and Canada. Which animal is capable of changing the color and texture of its skin almost instantly? Correct answer is, cuttlefish. Which British document established fundamental limits on royal power in 1689? Correct answer is, English Bill of Rights. Which country hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? Correct answer is, Greece. Which scientific scale measures the acidity or alkalinity of a solution? Correct answer is, pH scale. Which country contains Mount Ararat, traditionally associated with the story of Noah's Ark? Correct answer is, Turkey. Which animal has the ability to produce silk but is not an insect? Correct answer is, spider. Which British scientist discovered penicillin in 1928? Correct answer is, Alexander Fleming. Which country has the world's largest Muslim population? Correct answer is, Indonesia. Which planet's atmosphere is mostly composed of carbon dioxide and has surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead? Correct answer is, Venus. Which U.S. document begins with the famous phrase, "We the people"? Correct answer is, U.S. Constitution. Which animal has a heart that can temporarily stop beating during deep dives? Correct answer is, sperm whale. Which empire was ruled by Mansa Musa, one of history's wealthiest rulers? Correct answer is, Mali Empire.